right, look what we got. Oh, yeah. Okay, people, there she is. Look at that. Now, I just want to say to you guys, look how much goes into a motor swap in this car. I mean, there is a lot of labor, there's a lot of time and a lot of expertise going into this thing, knowing how to put shit back in. So check it out. Ready? Dun, 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 dun. So here's the first things that we see on the ground. Look at this: the engine harness, transmission, driveline, fan, mid pipes, assortment of bolts. There's the freaking supercharger. There's the man, the myth, the legend, handling business, big cam, taking care of it, supercharger out, all the pieces that bolt onto the old motor. So here's the old motor. Sheesh. The car's in shambles, all taken apart. Yeah, look at this. I mean, man, this is freaking work central. Look at this. Bolts everywhere. I told Cameron, hey, do you know where it goes? He promised me he does, so I'm gonna take his word for it. I mean, look at that flywheel. Look at all the tools he has out making it happen. Torque converter. Look at this thing. What is? Don't forget to put that back in. No, that goes right there.
Yeah, right.
But which way?
This one? It's both. It only fits in one way.
Sorry. Is that this? So is this our aftermarket computer, or this is our flash computer?
It's your flash.
Okay. So he even got the freaking windshield wipers out and just everything to make room for this. There's the intake, and yeah. So there it is, guys. Remember, when stuff happens, man, make sure you got that aftermarket warranty for sure, so that you can get her done and you're not sitting there at home wishing and hoping, trying to get that money together to get that freaking car put back together. So not only did we get, well, we ordered a Hellcat long block, and instead we got the Demon long block. I am just so happy that they made the mistake of giving us a Demon long block. So how you can tell it's a Demon long block, first off, the crate says Demon long block. Second, part numbers and serial numbers all confirmed from the box to the block that this is in fact a Demon long block. I mean, look at how pretty she is. The Dodge dealership said all of their manufactured Demon long blocks, they come red with black valve covers for weight reduction, because my other ones are metal valve covers or aluminum. They're heavier. And then there's the freaking, there's our freaking, all the stickers, all the stamps, everything to certify that this is a Demon long block, people. So we're upgrading the Hellcat. All right, yeah, so again, here's the Hellcat long block. As you can see, orange. So are these aluminum or metal?
These are aluminum.
Aluminum valve covers. They're heavier than the plastic ones that of on the Demons. And the orange block, that's the sure indicator from the factory. And this is even different. This one has the AD compared to the AA part numbers. So yeah, this is the Hellcat long block. We got the Demon long block upgrade. Here we go, baby. Juice, man, juice at their mistake. Look at all this shit, man. Woo, I'm glad I'm not doing this. I'm glad I'm not doing this. I'll leave it to the pros. I only do it when I have to. All right, so let's get the pulley.
Welcome back. So we were able to successfully lift the car out over the motor. So now we have the motor and trans just sitting on some jack stands right now. So from here, I'm gonna go ahead and start removing the harness, pull it back against the transmission, pull the transmission back, we'll pull off the headers and unbolt this old motor from the subframe. From there, I'll actually proceed to remove a bunch of the systems we need up front, so the compressor, the alternator, power steering pump, that sort of thing. And then we'll begin switching that stuff over to our new motor, which is over here. And actually, when the motor showed up, we got a little surprise. Turns out this apparently is a Demon motor. So it's still the same 6.2. Obviously, you can tell by the red painted block and the black valve covers, this motor is a little different than the Hellcat motor we're pulling out. Obviously, displacement's the same, push rod technology, that's all the same, but the Demon motor. So we'll be getting this one ready, obviously swapping sensors, all that good stuff. It's gonna take a little bit of time just to get everything swapped over from our old engine to our new engine. And then from there, we'll take the new engine up, put it back on our subframe, mount the transmission, and then we'll be lowering the car onto it. And we'll be able to get everything kind of back together and everything hooked up. So keep in touch, and we'll update you guys when we're on the next steps.
All right, let's get the pulley. All right, so here we go. We got the catch can and the pulley right here with all the bolts. That'll work. All right, so this is for the JLT intake, and then as you know, the JLT catch can. And yeah, we're just gonna use the existing pulley because with the existing pulley, we don't have to retune. So we'll come back later and do like this is a 2.8, so we'll do like a 2.7 or 2.65 and a dual pump later. All right, here you go, brother. There's the intake for the cold air and then the JLT catch can. Remember? And then here's that pulley. Where do you want me to put that? Yeah. All right, we got an update real quick. This is day 2 or 3. I forgot to bring my freaking 2.8 supercharger belt, so I got the belt. It's in good condition. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with it. It's a little dirty and ugly, but here it is, the heart of the Demon. Look at this thing. Look at this bad boy. So we got all my dirty parts. Dirty supercharger, look at that. We got to clean this guy up later. But we got them all there on the Demon engine. Man, I can't believe it. We got the Demon. That was a come up right there. The Demon long block. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's it. Heart of the Demon. So the Hellcat motor came out and we replaced it with the Demon engine. So that's the update for now. I'm gonna get back home. I mean, you can see a lot of work is going into here. Look at that. I mean, man, we got a lot happening here. Look at all the parts. These are all the parts for it. I mean, man, yeah. But we're there. We got the most important part done. There's my stock transmission going on. There's a freaking long block right there. I'm gonna repeat it like a broken record. Heart of the Demon. We got the heart of a Demon right there. Demon long block. Here we go. Woo!
Guys, so we're actually on the next day here. We have the motor in, so I'm gonna show that to you guys right now. So the motor is up and in the car. Unfortunately, the transmission was binding up, kind of trying to get it on the ground, so we decided to put the motor up and the transmission in second. So that's actually the next step, is gonna be putting that transmission in. But yeah, we got the suspension just about all hooked up, everything but the sway bar. Steering wheel, everything's lined up again, and wiring harness is all tucked up where it needs to be. So we're gonna get this transmission in, and then from there, once the transmission's in, we'll hook up the rest of the wiring, all the plugs, all that good stuff, and then it'll be moving on to the plumbing, right? So hooking up all the oil lines, the coolant lines, all that good stuff. So we'll get to that. We'll check in with you guys. Guys, so we're back. We were able to get the transmission up. Actually, I'll show you guys. Transmission's in, mid pipes are in. We even got the drive shaft, the one-piece drive shaft's in there. You can kind of see it up in there. Everything's tightened down, torqued, almost completely good to go. We just gotta throw the fan in there, get the radiator set up, and we're all buttoned up down here at the bottom. And then from there, lowering the car and then putting everything back on top, connecting all the supercharger lines, all the plugs, all that good stuff. Putting the cowl back in, windshield wipers, and then hooking up ECU, and she should be ready to fire up. So we're getting close here, so keep in touch.